Are you tired of looking like this after a night on Prizepicks? For the price of that Big Mac combo you chowed down on this week, get access to hundreds of picks. Connect your Discord to WAP with the link in the description and be added straight to the premium Discord. We'll be sending every single Prizepicks slip we place.
Let's get some Prizepicks in today, guys. If I sound a bit sick, it's because I am, but I have to get this video out for you. I'm just going to do a recap of last night because I did make around 3K. And you can see most of that was not actually on Prizepicks. I did almost get this 6 for 6 here. And I did cash this 5 for 5 with the push. But overall on Prizepicks, I only made like 200 bucks. But the real profit comes from underdog right here. You can see I cashed this 5 for 5 or 5-0 here with the CSGO slip, so 100 into 2K there. And then three powers in the NBA. And then there was like one little NHL pick here. But a pretty good day. So 2.8K on underdog based on that. And then 200 on Prizepicks, so a total of 3K there. And as for the picks I gave in Thursday night's video, very, very close. I mean, the Dallas and Seattle game was way closer than it was supposed to be. These guys are going down to the wire. So Dak Prescott ended up throwing way more than he normally would have if they were up most of the game. So didn't cash exactly. Geno and Tyler on the pass completions and receptions did hit. Also, if you took Geno's passing yards with Metcalf's receiving yards, that would have hit too. But I don't believe it hit with Lockett's receiving yards. So if you took Lockett on receiving yards, I think this would have missed. But anyways, 3 and 4. You're going for the 4 and 4 either way, so it doesn't really matter if you hit 2 or 3. But that's pretty good there. Then Giannis and Lillard stack did not hit in this other entry. So Giannis ended up pushing that 5, so they didn't hit together. Jalen Brunson and Randall did hit, but we got the wrong direction. We took the less when it both went over. And then this new stack here with Murray and Hunter did hit pretty comfortably here, both under. And that was a pretty good 3 and 2 slip there if you exclude Giannis's push. Now, before we get into the NBA, I just have one college football stack that I want to put you guys on here with Deacon Hill is going to be the quarterback I'm going to be taking. And if you check his game log here, he hit in 1, 3, and 4 on the overs. If I go over to his wide receiver, Nico, you could see he also hit the over on 1, 3, and 4. And they both went under in the 5th and 2nd, right? So this stack has hit in the past 5, but I've been tracking it for a while. It actually hit in the past 8. So you're pretty much comfortable going either over or under on both these guys. Make sure that you're putting them in the same direction though. If you're going both over, grab them both over. And if you want them to go under, grab both the unders. And the reason I say that is because if you actually check the odds, I'm going to show you Nico's receiving yards, for example. You can see he's at 25.5 on the sports books, minus 115 each. And when sports books have lines at minus 115 each, that basically means 50-50 chance of going over or under. So take your pick. I went with over in a different entry. And same concept for Deacon Hill. He said at 104.5 on the sports book. So pretty fair lines here on Prizepicks. Grab either the overs or the unders. So that's just going to be a college football recommendation. As for the picks, we're going to go into the NBA. You could throw these with the college football, do what you want. But we're going to get it started with a stack on Grant. So Jeremy Grant, we're going to have him on the under 2.5 assists. I'll show you quick. There's slight juice towards the under on him. Not in football, but in basketball here. Minus 120. So you see here, this time it's not minus 115. It's minus 110 on the over, minus 120 on the under. So the higher that minus, the more likely it is to happen. So that's why we're grabbing Jeremy Grant on the under 2.5. And we're going to grab him with Aiton on the under 2, just because we're grabbing the under on Jeremy Grant. We're going to grab Aiton's under 15.5 points. Both juiced to minus 115, so 50-50 chance there. But when you combine these two picks together, it's way more than 50-50 chance because these guys are playing on the same team. They build off each other. They hit together. They get the same amount of minutes together. So that's why we're going with these two to start it off with. The next one is a new stack because it's a player who has recently returned. We're going to go Rosier on the over 6 assists. I really like this one, honestly. You can see in the past 3 games, he's only been back for the past 3 games. He went over in 2 out of 3 of them. And this middle one here of the games that he came back for, you can see him not hit. And we're going to stack him with Miles Bridges, who has hit the exact same things, right? So on this game here, and in the middle one, they did not hit together. We're going to be grabbing the over. These guys have been pretty much controlling the team ever since LaMelo Ball got injured. So over on both of these, but also there's good value on Rosier's assist because he's set at 6.5 on the sports books. With juice towards that under 6.5, we're getting him at 6. I do think it's a very fair line for him. And I'm not going to show you Miles Bridges, but it's about a 50-50 line. So we're going to grab the overs on both these guys. As for the last picks, I'm looking for the board to sort of fill up more. There's so many game time decisions with Murray, Gordon, a lot of injuries here. Booker potentially not playing, LeBron James potentially not playing. So a lot of the stuff is not on the board. Even the whole Dallas team, I don't think it's on Prizepicks yet because Doncic is a game time decision. Obviously, that's going to greatly affect lines. But I do like one that I took last night was Kyrie Irving on over assists with Grant Williams on over points. If they put the props up, I do recommend taking that because especially if Doncic is out, that's going to be amazing for us. But again, they're not on the board right now. Maybe on underdog, I haven't checked. But also a one I really like taking is Bruce Brown, Tyrese Halliburton. But again, game time decision. Obviously, Bam is out nowadays, so Butler over points with Kyle Lowry over assists is another thing that I like. But I'll go make a pick that's actually on the board right now, and that's going to be DeJounte Murray on the over 19.5 points. Look at that juice, minus 130, 56.5% likeness to hit. I'm going to stack him with Trae Young. See here in the past 5 games, he has went over in the 5th game and in the 1st game. And if you take a look at Trae Young, he is set at 10.5 assists. And they went over together in that 5th game, but not in the 1st game. And you can see they both went under together in that middle stretch there. So I do like these guys together. I haven't checked like their past 10, 15 games together, but at least in the past 5, it's looking pretty decent as they've hit 4 out of 5 times. So lock this one in for tonight.